I'm going to assume that if you're watching this video, you've already heard from the rest of R&M what we're doing here. So let's move on to the list, shall we? I'm Penn with R&M Entertainment, and here are my top 3 recommendations for new anime viewers. Our first recommendation is going to be GTO. GTO, which stands for Great Teacher Onizuka, is a 43-episode anime series produced by Studio Perion that was released from 1999 that aired till 2000. GTO is a very easy favorite for me. Admittedly, it's largely due to the nostalgia I have for the show, but its true value shines in the character and story. The story follows Akichi Onizuka, a middle-aged man that looks and acts like a delinquent with aspirations of being a great teacher, something that he wishes that he had growing up. As the show progresses, we learn with the class what kind of past he had and what kind of insight he can teach them before they make the same mistakes. Despite its age, GTO stands the test of time by being a hilarious comedy that boasts plenty of heartwarming moments and breaks many cliches that often plague anime set in high school. GTO is currently available on Crunchyroll, Verve, Tubi, and Retro Crush. My second recommendation is going to be Sailor Moon. This show is the epitome for the shoujo genre, which, for those who are uninitiated, this is the demographic category of anime and manga aimed mainly at teenage girls. It tends to have female leads, romantic subplots, and resolutions involving personal growth. This show is legendary in the animation industry for its transformation sequences and how influential it was in basically creating the entire magical girl trope into what it is today. The story follows a teenage Usagi Tsukino, a klutzy high school student that discovers a huge and unexpected part of her life that most would never believe. When brought over to the US in the mid-90s, the first English adaptation has made several changes. This includes name changes such as Usagi to Serena and Mamoru to Darien, as well as making entire gender swaps to characters and censoring any hints of homosexual relationships. However, in 2014, Viz Media produced an uncut English dub with a brand new cast that adapts the show much more accurately to the Japanese version. When it comes to which version to watch, I'd personally recommend the version from 1992 over Sailor Moon Crystal from 2014, for no other reason than I got more enjoyment out of the original. But if you can't stand the animation or sound quality from the original, Sailor Moon Crystal is an amazing anime adaptation in its own right and follows the manga a bit more closely than its original counterpart. You can watch the original Sailor Moon, both subbed and with the newer uncut English dub, on Hulu. My third and final recommendation is going to be for Promised Neverland. This is easily one of the best shows that I could recommend for beginners due to how easy it is to get hooked early on. Based on a manga written by Kaiu Shirai and illustrated by Posuka Demizu, the series was first produced by Studio Cloverworks in 2019. The basic premise is this. Emma is a bright and cheerful 11-year-old orphan who resides in Gracefield House with 37 other orphans under the watchful eye of Mother Isabella. Her and her 2 best friends, Norman and Ray, all live blissfully together and are allowed complete freedom. The only restriction for the orphans is not to venture beyond the walls that lead to the outside world. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything beyond this, as that is the main draw of the show. But just know that you're in for an amazing and visually stunning drama with a great soundtrack and hair-raising atmosphere that'll give you goosebumps at every turn. The Promised Neverland is currently streaming on Funimation, Crunchyroll, Verve, Netflix, and Hulu. These are my top 3 picks for anime for newcomers, so go ahead and give them a look when you get the chance. As always, remember to join the nation and be part of the conversation by leaving a comment, liking the video, and subscribing to the channel so you can be up to date on our future releases. This has been Penn with R&M Entertainment. See you soon.